Amigos de Suma Inferno, hoy estamos con alguien bastante especial, estamos ni más ni menos con Rafaela Rivarolo Cadaveria, quien pues después de una situación bastante difícil que pues, todos saben, está de vuelta con varios sencillos. Hey, Rafaela, how are you? How do you prefer, Rafaela or Cadaveria?
Since we are speaking about music, I think Cadaveria is better.
Okay.
I'm
Okay, how are you?
fine. I'm fine. And you, how are you?
I'm with a lot of heat, but I'm okay.
Hello, everyone.
First of all, a question that I was thinking about minutes ago. What means this name for you, Cadaveria? Because I remember the first time I met you like 7 or 6 years ago. I didn't even know your real name. So that should be mean something bigger for you.
Oh, yeah. First of all, this name was born more or less 30 years ago when I entered Opera 9. And in that occasion, we decided that we had to change our name and get a stage name, a nickname. And I was in love with the Adams family and with the character of Morticia Adams. And so I asked Marcelo Santos Flejas, that was playing with me, what do you think if we create something similar to Morticia? So Cadaveria is the sound is similar, and it mixes my love for all what is dark, for the gothic style, the pale face, and so for it was by joke I decided, okay, let's say Cadaveria. I laugh, and yeah, it was a joke, but now it's 30 years that this is my stage name, and everyone know me as Cadaveria. And when I think 10 or 15 years ago, I don't know when Facebook was born, but anyway, when I created my personal account on Facebook, I created this as Cadaveria herself. But
Yeah.
after 2 or 3 years that I was on Facebook, or more, that I was on Facebook with this nickname as Cadaveria herself, Facebook asked me to verify my identity. And so I was forced, due to Facebook, to reveal my real name to the world.
Well, after overcoming your health problems, do you feel renewed to rejoin music stronger?
Well, first of all, I want to say that I'm still in the follow-up period, and so
Yeah.
doctors cannot exactly say that I'm healed, but I feel good. There is no trace of illness in my body, but I'm still in the
Good to hear.
follow-up, and so in the meantime, I live. I'm learning to live lighter and deeply than before, and so my approach, in general, my approach to life has changed. And in the same way, my approach to music has changed, and so I feel renewed in the way I can perceive music, and in the way I can perceive my life. And I think that this new energy can be arrive to my fans through the singles I'm releasing in this period.
And in fact, in this last few months, since October or something like, you have released several singles. I think four of it. The first was a Return, and the newest is Shamanic Path. Did you
Yeah.
record them during this pandemic period?
No, the singles are 4.5, because we released Return, the second one called Matryoshkada, And then after Matryoshkada, we released Matryoshkada Native Ceremony, that is the same song, but with clean vocals, because it was the way how Matryoshkada was conceived in the beginning, because often I first created the melody and then I transform it into growl. And so we thought that since I recorded both the versions, we thought to release also the second one. Then came Divination, and the last one, as you said, was Shamanic Path. And once we go in the recording studio and one song is ready, we release it. So the fans can follow the entire process of creation, and they photograph is like a still of every moment. The first one was released in the beginning of October 2020. And once a new single is ready, we usually record 1 or 2 singles together. We release them every 40, 50 days.
This new single, Shamanic Path, I mean, it refers to the union of human with nature. What does humanity need to realize that is one with this planet?
This is a key question. If I had the answer, I would be God, you know? It's a very difficult question. I mean, illness changed me. I'm like I am now because I went through a process where I gained consciousness of who I am, of my contact with nature and other people, of what I really want. And I really hope that people can gain the same awareness without going through the hell I lived. It's a matter to understand what that life is a precious thing, that animals and plants deserves the same respect. I hope this will happen. The period we are living is so strange, but the fact that we had to stay in our home gave us a lot of time to think. I started meditating, and through this process I gained consciousness. So I hope that many other people had the time to look inside themselves and to understand that it's the soul that matters, is not money or something, the business that matters, that we need a few things to live.
This pandemic time has hit the music industry like I think never before, and many bands have suffered. How much has affected it to you personally, and as a musician, of course?
Well, I'm used to think positive lately, and so I will answer you that this period gave me the opportunity to create music, because I have a lot of free time, because I'm not working. I don't have a job currently, and so I have a lot of free time to dedicate to music, to dedicate to myself, to the things I love. And I'm doing everything step by step. That's why we are not entering a recording studio to do a whole album or to record 3, 4, 5, 6 single all together, but we are acting step by step. And so I feel grateful and lucky for what I'm creating, and also because music came back to me after my illness and saved me. I have now the opportunity to be into a bubble and to create, to dedicate myself to music and to music video. Of course, the pandemic is the restrictions are making everything more difficult, because every time I have to go to the recording studio, I have to justify myself if someone stops me what I'm going to do, and also to shoot music videos outside is almost impossible, but we did it the same, and so everything is more difficult to do.
In 21, can a band like Cadaveria make a living from music? Do you can live from your art?
No, not in 2021, neither in 2020 and in the years before, because it is true that we are a well-known band, but we always remain in the underground scene, and so music is not enough to live for us. Even if I really need a few things, just a home, some food and something to drink, and I don't need nothing else, and I have everything with me, but no, I have to work someone in some other places. This is a very difficult period, also because we cannot play live. That's the way how the bands can get some more money. That's why I ask all the fans to help us just streaming the songs on Spotify, or listening to watching the videos on our YouTube channel, Cadaveria Official, sharing our music on the net, maybe buying one single on iTunes, are simple things that can help a band survive.
Well, what do you have in mind for the future in the coming months for Cadaveria? Maybe another single, an EP, a new album?
We are just back from the recording studios where we recorded other 2 singles. The next one will be released in June. Then I think we will make a sort of stop in the summer. Maybe the next one will be out in September, probably. Every single is followed by a music video, so we have to shoot another video in the following weeks. And probably next year we will put all these singles together and release, create and record some more tracks, and we will release a full length probably in the beginning of 2022. We have to see. This is the design, then we will see what happens.
I suppose, this is more personal, I suppose that your perception of life and the way you see and hear music has changed through your life experience. What's the biggest difference between the Cadaveria of now with the one that existed, I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago?
I think I'm totally different. I still have the same wish to create music, but I do everything with the necessary calm. I try to avoid stress. My relationships with music and with people has changed a lot. I am a more mature woman. The soul is the same, but I made a lot of experiences also through my illness, and I have to thank for the fact that I'm still here, and that now I really enjoy life every moment of the day.
That's cool. And now in this life, you're one of the most recognized women in this metal industry. Do you consider yourself a symbol for another women who wants to enter this scene, this industry?
No, I don't consider myself as a symbol, even if I'm glad if people recognize me as one of the first. But so things has changed a lot in the music scene. Now there are many women in the scene, but I'm glad if someone remember me as one of the first, because it's important also to know the roots, know how and where everything started. If some girls want to start now, want any suggestion for me, I'm always available. Just she just has to contact me, as well as other women who have problem with cancer. I'm helping many women that are writing me after they discover what I went through, and I'm always happy to help. I'm happy to help.
And talking about cancer, that is an experience that is, well, is no one is wanted, but that many people are already experiencing around this world. What would you say to all of them if they could listen to you now?
I can suggest women, because everyone, not only women, to do prevention. There are some cancer that we already know what can cause a sort of cancer. For example, breast cancer. You have to try to drink a few alcohol, not to eat sugar, do a regular life, do regular activity for your body, eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of organic food, and also, of course, do screens. You have to check your body. And this is the prevention. If unfortunately you already got breast cancer or cancer in general, well, there are cures. You have to believe in cures because they work. And also you have to remember that you are unique. So there may be, there are, how can I say, the statistics that can say, okay, you have an aggressive cancer, you have few chances. This can be true, but never forget that you are unique, that your body reacts to cures in a unique way. And so never lose your consciousness, your faith, your hope, and always live day by day, even if you have cancer, and take it easy.
And well, just for the end, this is not a question, this is just a memory we have about you. 7 years ago, you came to Mexico.
Yeah.
With a guy from Costa Rica, you remember him?
Of course, we are still in contact.
Yes, and we were just a little metal magazine in Mexico that just started with just 100 of likes and the dream of growing up. And you were the first international act that gave us the chance to.
I'm always the first in everything.
You were the first that gave us the chance to make an international interview, and we are pretty glad you're here, you're alive, and you're better. And thank you so much forever.
Thank you for inviting me after so many years. I was so glad to see you again. And a big hug to everyone, especially to all the Mexican fans that have always showed me so much love. I love you back, and thanks for everything.
Do you speak Spanish, just a bit?
No, I can understand it a little bit, but I don't speak it. No
okay.
hablo español.
Maybe we will teach you.
Okay, why not? I'm always open for new learning, for learning something new. So honored.
Well, Cadaveria, thank you so much again. And again, we are so glad to see you better and well and alive. And hope to see you here again in Mexico, maybe next year, or something like.
I hope so. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.